So this is our prediction for UFC Fight Night in Saudi Arabia on July 22nd.
This is one of the biggest fight night cards. All the fights on this card have the potential to be on a pay-per-view.
Starting with Sergey versus Volkov. This is a 3-rounder fight. Both are well-rounded, and I personally feel that Sergey might have an upper hand on this one since they both train together. So what do you think about this fight going on, in your opinion?
Well, yes, Sergey has trained with Volkov, but also Volkov has trained with Sergey. So I think Volkov knows Sergey's weaknesses. So, in my opinion, I'm going to go with the underdog. I'm going to go with Volkov by second round submission.
That's quite bold. So moving on to the main event, we have Khamzat versus Robert Wittikar. Now this is a fight that I was looking forward, in my opinion, the most. Mainly because Khamzat has been dominating throughout many fighters, but Robert Wittikar seems to be that type of fighter that doesn't get dominated by anyone. For this fight, I personally feel that even though Robert Wittikar will give a very tough challenge to Khamzat, I still feel Khamzat will have the victory in the end. Maybe it'll go like Gilbert versus Khamzat. What do you think about this fight?
See, I just haven't really been big on Khamzat since the beginning. Ever since the Gilbert fight especially. Because his fight with Usman, he gassed out. And with Wittikar, if you gas out, it's not really good. The fight is 5 rounds. So I'm going with Wittikar by decision. Because Wittikar has been in so many 5-round fights. Especially 2 of them with Yoel Romero. That's big. Khamzat's a big guy, but he's still a welterweight coming up to middleweight. And his only win at middleweight is against Usman. And Usman's a welterweight, and he was coming on 10 days notice. So if I have to pick one, I'm going with Wittikar by decision because I think Khamzat will gas out. And Wittikar, to mention this, he's a very good anti-wrestler fighter. You don't see anyone take him down and control him like Khamzat has taken down other fighters like Kevin Holland. You won't see that with Wittikar, I guarantee you that. The only way Khamzat wins is by a fluke punch that just catches Wittikar because Wittikar doesn't have a chin. That's all.
That's true. Robert Wittikar really hasn't been dominated by anyone and hasn't been out-wrestled by anyone either. But at the same time, Kamaru Usman hasn't been dominated by anyone the way Khamzat dominated in the first round. I don't even think it will get to the later rounds. It's either gonna be Khamzat winning in 3 rounds, and if not, then he will gas out, and Robert Wittikar will beat him by TKO before the end of the 5th round.
So what's your final prediction?
So for the co-main event, I got Sergey, and for the main event, I got Khamzat.
So the complete opposite of me. I think I got Volkov in the co-main event by second round submission, and I got Robert Wittikar by decision. So if you guys watch this video, let us know in the comments who you guys think is going to win.